back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. This is Speedway. Guys, in today's video I'm going to explain to you guys how you can use your MACD and your moving average to scrape up the markets in boom and crash 1000. You see, this strategy is one of the best strategies that you can use for scrapping the markets. You know, when we talk about this, we are talking about how you can successfully take 10 to 20 candle every time you have this entry that is full, that is accurate every time. So this is boom 1000 on 5-minute time frames. As you know that I used to like to trade more on 5-minute time frames, because you know, if you trade just only a candle on 5-minute time frames, you are taking more candlestick on 1-minute time frames. So just imagine that you take up to 10 candlestick on 5-minute time frames, and on 1-minute time frames is going to be about like times 5 of particular candle. You see that? So this is why I like to trade more on 5-minute time frames. So inside this video I'm going to explain in details how you can successfully catch up a entry in boom 1000, and I'm going to make another video on crash 1000. But in this video I'm going to explain details and how you can use your MACD and your moving average to catch up a trade successfully and take just only 5 to 10 candlesticks successfully. So guys, what you just need to do is to follow this video to the end, and I'm going to explain inside this video the settings and how you can do it successfully. Just follow the rules and the guides that I explain inside this particular video. So guys, this is the first thing you need to do when you want to set up this particular strategy. And you need to first adjust your screen of your phone. You see, you can move this particular trade. You need to adjust it to the last zoom, to the last area that you see here. You see the last area that you see. So you need to adjust it like this, and you always know that you find your entry around this particular area anytime you have a full confirmation at this particular area. But that is not the only thing, because you are going to be combining a lot of things together in this video, so before you can find a perfect entry. So guys, let me show you the settings of this strategy, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can trade with this particular strategy. So inside this particular strategy we have our relative strength index, which we have our period of 1, we have applied to close, we have our style to be in the color of our background, which is the white color here, and we have different level here. We have the level of 100, we have 10, we have 50, we have 60, and we have 90. You see, these are the zone level, these are the buying level, the take profit 1 and the take profit of 2. Then you can press on done. Then we move again to our MACD. Then there's where we are going to be setting up our settings like this. We have our fast EMA to be 12, we have our slow EMA to be 26, and we have our MACD XMA to be 9. We have our apply to close, and we have our style to be in black color. You see what happened there? So now we are going to be setting up our moving average, which is going to be in the period of 15. We have our shift to be 0, we have our method to be exponential, and we have applied to close at this particular area. Then after this, then you press on done. So that is the settings you have to know about, and these settings is what we are having here on my main chart. You see, these are the settings that I'm having here on my main chart. So for you to have this particular confirmation, this is what you need to do. You know, I told you guys that you need to first adjust your screen to this last area, and I'm using this second zoom level. I'm using second zoom level to make this particular video. So you can use second zoom level, and also you need to check it up like this. So anytime you have your entry that form accurate as it is explained at this particular area, you need to shift it to the last area for you to find a confirm particular zone. So let me show you now. Let me show you guys how this particular entry find a best accurate. So one thing that you need to understand is to understand this particular level. You need to understand this 10 level. These are the 2 important levels you need to find your entry. If you are taking up your crash entry, so you are taking up your entry at this particular area. So you are going to be find an entry at this particular time. Anytime you have your MACD that give you what an horizontal at this particular 90 level, and you are going to be finding what an entry at this particular area. So this particular area at the time that you need to what to take up your work, your scrap area, and you need to take just only 10 to 20 candle. If you are taking this 10 to 20 candle is enough for you, or you have your what your moving average, your moving average reaching your what your 50 level or 60 level. So this will be your best area for you to what to take this particular trade. And also, let's find another confirmation. You see, we have another confirmation here when we are having our MACD reaching our 90 level. You see, reaching our what our 90 level at this particular area. And for you to confirm at this particular entry, to escape fake histograph, to escape fake histograph, this is how you are going to do it. So once you confirm your moving average reaching that particular 90 level, and your horizontal and your MACD also, you need to just shift it from the beginning to the end for you to confirm. So if you can still find your horizontal on that 90 level from the beginning of your screen to the end of your screen, then you already know that this particular entry is a what is a full confirmation, like what we have here. You see, when you move it from the beginning to the end, you will see that your histograph still remain where it is. You see, it still remain where it is. So this is why you need to be very careful when you are trading with this particular strategy. You need to have the full confirmation first before you enter this particular entry, like what we have at this particular area. Now you see we have a full confirmation here, and although we have our moving average reaching our 90 here, but we have our histograph having a shortcoming at this particular area. But we need to find an entry here. We need to find an entry here. You see, this is just like a double entry at this particular area. You see what happened here at this particular area, like a support areas. And before you see, now we have a market that break down the trend line at this particular area. So you find an entry at this particular area, and the one thing you need to do is to confirm it. So you need to confirm it, then you move it from the beginning to the end. If it still remain on that 90 level, you know this particular entry is what is confirmed. You see, that's exactly what you need to do. You see that if this particular entry is what is confirmed, but there is a spike, but it's still going to what you are still going to make your profits. Just count out your 10 candle to 20 candle, then you are out of the market. So now let's check some. You see at this particular area now, you see it's not fully accurate, because when you are trying to confirm an entry at this particular area, you discover that the histograph keep on breaking on a down entry. You see this, you see what happened here. So that is why you need to confirm it before you enter any particular trade, like what we have here. Let's confirm it. You see now when you move it from the beginning to the end, you will see that this particular entry still respect this particular 90 level. So when it respect it from the beginning to the end, then you know this is a best time for you to take this particular entry. You see, like something like this, when you take it from this particular level, you know you are catching up a lot of down trade in the market. So what you just need to do is to wait for it to confirm on that particular 90 level. And once it is confirmed on your 90 level, then you need to check it up. Maybe it's accurate with your moving the price. You see, when you move it from the beginning to the end, and you have your full confirmation at this particular area. You see what happened here too. We have our histogram on the 90 level, and we keep on confirming it, and it shows that it's really confirmed. So this will give you a best entry to confirm. So you can easily take down your 20 candlestick, then you are out of the market. So this is exactly what happened in the market time to time. You see what happened here. This particular entry is not fully confirmed. You see what happened here. So you see it's not confirmed, although it confirmed little bit after an entry, but you see what happened at the end of the day is not confirmed. So that's exactly what you need to do. You need to be very careful about this. You see, we have another entry at this particular area. You see, both of them have an entry at this particular area. Both of them are like what you have here, this particular area, and we have another one at this particular area. You see what happened here? It gives us a full confirmation that we are going to be entering at this particular area. You can catch up your up to 10 candlestick here, and you wait for another entry to take down your candlestick. You see, this is one of the best things that you can do every day, and will take down the market as you want. You see what happened here? So guys, if you are watching this channel for the first time, kindly subscribe to this channel and click on the notification button to notify you when next we drop another powerful strategy like this. Thanks.